Good. Good morning, YouTube. Shane here, Four Guys Talking Cars. Appreciate you guys tuning in, taking a moment out of your day to, see what we've got to say. Today's video is really going to be focused on, I've had my car now for about 7 months, and I'm going to talk about 5 things I really love, or that you're going to love, about owning your Dodge Charger 392 Scat Pack. You know, when I shop for my car, I watched a ton of these videos, and I found them to be way more helpful than going in and taking a 15-20 minute test drive, and you got your salesman in your ear, and you're trying to take all in the new car smell and all the features, and you never really get a true assessment. So I set to YouTube, and I want to hear what owners had to say, and that was really, really helpful. So I'm hoping that those of you that own one agree with me. If not, give me your feedback on things I missed that you love. But also those that are in the market, I hope you find this helpful. So usually people post 5 things I love about my car. I'm going to do similar. There's a Challenger, super nice. I'm going to do similar, but I'm going to do broad categories of 5 things I love about the Dodge Charger. 1, I'm going to call it design and aesthetics, sort of exterior looks. Number 2, interior layout and features. Number 3, drivetrain, including the exhaust. I'll cover a little bit on the transmission as well. Number 4, just general driving experience. I drive mine every single day, so it's a daily driver for me. And finally, the 5th category is just sort of like reputation, maybe attention, and I'll get into a little bit more of that. So let's get rolling. In terms of the aesthetics of the car, guys, you have to just go see it in person. Hey, what's up? That's my car. My car, yeah. I actually drove one back in 2017. Loved it. Have been a huge Charger 392 fan for a long time, but when they came out with the wide body and the 305s, total game changer. Guys, the aesthetics on this car are absolutely stunning in person. They are just, it's one of the most gorgeous cars I've seen. Hey, what's up? How are you doing? And it is better when you see it up close in person. I think they nailed the design. Every angle looks absolutely gorgeous. Before, without the wide body, I thought that the some of the angles didn't look as good, but not anymore. Guys, you have to go see this. Absolutely love the design. And the exhaust, easily one of the best on the market. I'd talk about it, but you just need to listen to it. So let's talk interior. Huge fan. A lot of people are haters saying, oh, it needs this update and it's hasn't been changed for whatever, 8 to 10 years. I will tell you, I am a kind of an interior snob. Coming from a BMW, I've always felt like the American vehicles just don't know how to put together a nice interior. This is a nice interior, much better with the upgraded carbon fiber and the suede, but I have no problem with the layout. It's super simple, easy to get to. The infotainment is very intuitive. I cannot believe the amount of information that you can extract from the performance pages. I love the layout of the gauges, the combination of the analog and the digital. It just blows me away. You can scroll through there and do your 0 to 60 times. It gives you just everything that you need. Everything's within reach. I even like the larger dash, and I love the interior space. So I'm almost 6'4", and finding a vehicle that gives me the comfort, the legroom, the headroom, and then allows me to have a couple of passengers in the back while you've got almost 500 horsepower under the hood. Kind of a no-brainer. So let's talk transmission, because I absolutely love this transmission. I even love the layout of the gear shifter slash selector. So this is the well-known ZF 8-speed found in lots of applications, BMW, Aston Martin, even some Porsche vehicles. And it's tried and true, very, very quick, super responsive. In fact, shifts come as quick as 200 milliseconds. So you might say, well, what the heck does that mean? So the average blink, and we used to say, oh, it happens in a blink of an eye, happens in 300 milliseconds. So compared to a blink, this is much quicker. In fact, a blink is slow compared to the shifting of the ZF 8-speed. You know, I drive on a lot of back roads, and I don't feel like it ever struggles for gear searching or gear finding. Sport mode, track mode, even the custom mode really always seems to be in the right gear, and going downhill it seems to hold back real nicely, so you save those Brembo brakes. It's so user friendly. You can pop it over and do a manual shift on the gear selector. For me, the paddle shifters are the way to go. If you're tired of paddle shifting, all you do is hold down the right paddle for just a brief second, throws it back into drive. If you want to go back into manual mode, hit the left paddle shifter or up or down, and you're back into that. If you're on a backcountry road carving it up, super fun, super easy to use, and just brings the engine alive. Not to mention the exhaust note is just premier. Love it. One of my favorite things to do is put it in sport, manual, use the paddle shifters, and just rip on through the gears. Nothing more satisfying, never gets old. Maybe to the people next to you, but not for me. So let's talk about general drivability and just experience. So this is my daily driver, and I do get questions, and you see a lot of YouTube about, is this a good daily driver? Well, that's completely subjective. You know, what's good? What's good for me may not be good for somebody else, but for me and my daily driver, absolutely love it. It's completely comfortable, easy to get into. You know, my biggest concern every day driving this is making sure that I park it in a spot where nobody, door dings it. Other than that, it's just really comfy. It's super roomy. It's really quiet, except for the exhaust when you get on it. It's got an excellent sound system, great visibility. It's really hard to pick on what you don't like in terms of daily driving. Now, I've also taken this on some pretty long trips, driving 2.5, 3 hours, and it absolutely cruises at highway speeds. It's a pleasure to drive. It's actually, to date, my favorite car, and would rival my Lexus GS 350 in terms of comfort and amenities on the inside. Absolutely love it. And so, yes, I give it 2 thumbs up for a daily driver, and I have zero regrets. Now, if I was on the road and putting on 120 miles, to commute, maybe you might say this is not a great daily driver because of the gas mileage. But look, anybody who's buying a 4-door sedan that's got almost 500 horsepower, you're not concerned about the gas mileage. So there you have it. She's back in the garage, all safe and sound. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. 5 general things that I just absolutely love, and I know you're gonna love it too. And it's been 7 months of absolute love. I love this car so much. And typically when the honeymoon phase wears off, people kind of have some gripes. So far, no gripes. Absolutely love it, and I continue to love it more.
At least we put this matter to bed. That's what she said. Or he said.
So go out there, shop around, see what you guys think. Hopefully this was helpful, and thanks for tuning in for another video. Take care.
Hey, that's good. Smoke from the heart and it shines so bright. Yeah, so let the whole world know. Let's go, let's go, let's go.